Finally, the $2,000 stimulus check has just achieved an amazing success. I have all the details for you in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so yet, or if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so you can join the fastest growing advocacy group and the #1 channel right here on YouTube to keep you updated every single day when it comes to stimulus, stimulus checks, stimulus package, Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, RRB, low income, no income, money, benefits, and anything else we can possibly get our hands on right now. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Hit that subscribe button right down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get right into this. But one quick side note, the newest list of names for shoutouts will be revealed in just a couple minutes, and those names are pulled directly from the fan club list. So again, congratulations, and those names will be revealed here in just a couple minutes. All right, so the day that many of us have been waiting for a while now is finally upon us, and the $2,000 stimulus check has just achieved a pretty amazing success. Now, this is something that we've been calling on Congress to do for a very, very long time now. In fact, just a couple days ago, I was out showing you those letters that were actually written by handfuls of different lawmakers, 56 members out of the House of Representatives, as well as 21 senators, and those 6 members out of the House Ways and Means Committee. I showed you those letters a few days ago in one of my videos. Those letters were drafted and sent over to the president, calling on him to issue a $2,000 stimulus check and even monthly recurring payments throughout this entire time right now. However, as we know, not a whole lot has come of that, but those letters were submitted over to the president. But finally, we did hit a pretty significant milestone today, just a short time ago, and as I've been watching this very, very closely here over the last couple days, and it is in reference to the Changeorg Petition calling on a $2,000 stimulus check and monthly recurring payments every single month through the entire duration of the pandemic. Well, it has just reached the goal. 3 million signatures have been achieved. So, this is something we've been watching for quite a while now, and finally, 3 million signatures. Now, here's what's interesting about this. If people didn't need a stimulus check right now, this petition would not be getting new signatures. However, it continues to get a lot of signatures every single day. Over the last couple weeks here during the holiday time, it did slow down a little bit, but previously before that, it was getting thousands and thousands of signatures every single day. And in fact, it's actually been picking up a little bit here over the last few days as well. A couple thousand signatures a day. So here's the thing that's interesting about this. If Americans didn't need additional relief right now, if we didn't need another stimulus check, nobody would be signing this. But people have been signing this thing for over a year now. About a year and a half now, people have been signing this petition every single day. It's been getting more and more and more signatures. And now that it's reached 3 million signatures, I'm guessing there's probably going to be a lot of other people out there talking about this. Me, maybe other people here on YouTube. There's probably going to be a number of different articles written about it. There's maybe going to be some kind of announcement on maybe some kind of news networks or something like this. I'd anticipate there's going to be a lot of people talking about this because this is a massive milestone. 3 million signatures calling on a $2,000 stimulus check and monthly recurring payments. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody out of Congress and or the president makes any kind of remark about this. It sure would be nice if anybody came forward and gave at least a little bit of a response, letting us know that, we've reached a milestone here. Many people are still waiting to wonder if there's going to be another stimulus check, and letting us know what their plan is going forward. At this point, it seems like they don't really have a plan. Just being honest with you, based on everything I'm looking at, it looks like the plan is just continue doing the same old, and eventually we'll get out of this. I don't really know the plan, but we can see what's happening out there in the real world. I've been coming back with you every single day, giving you the latest updates on business closures, flight cancellations, spreading of COVID, all of this stuff going on, and you can see the trajectory of this thing. It's going the wrong way. They want to move their way toward zero, and we're moving our way toward infinity and beyond, right? So, yeah, it's not necessarily a good situation. So, this is kind of an interesting thing, and finally we've reached this 3 million threshold, which is actually pretty good. Now again, just because we've hit 3 million signatures does not necessarily mean that we're going to automatically get a stimulus check popping out like a Pez dispenser, even though that'd be pretty cool, right? If that were the case, Hopefully the little stimulus Pez dispenser head would pop up and a little stimulus check little block would pop right out and just like pop right into our accounts, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? But if only it was that easy. However, I do have some other information on stimulus checks that I've been finding lately. Kind of interesting stuff. In fact, a couple days ago, I was out with a separate video talking about stimulus checks, and I brought my wife in, Corey, to read a very important article to you. You can check that video out. It was actually just a couple days ago. You can check that one out. Honestly, I'm not really sure what the title was. I don't really remember at this point, but if you scrolled back, you could probably find it. It was just a few videos back. But I do have some other information here that I've been coming across. And according to experts and people that I've been finding out there, it looks like the likelihood of stimulus checks, according to these people, is getting higher and higher. The likelihood of something being distributed to all of us is getting more and more traction. So it's very nice to see that more people are talking about this going forward. And I would anticipate, because of this 3 million threshold that's been hit by this petition, I'm guessing this is going to be popping up all over the place. Of course, as your one and only daily advocate, I'm the one guy watching this thing with a very stealthy eye, right? I've been watching it very closely. I'm probably the first one bringing this out to you. Maybe the petition editor, the petition owner, I don't know, owner I don't think is the real name, but Stephanie is her name, the person who started this petition. She's probably the first one who was probably watching it literally tick up there in real time to 3 million. I was pretty much sitting there with her watching this happen, but I'm pretty much here showing you all this stuff that's happening in real time every single day. There's a lot of stuff going on right now and unbelievable things that are happening out there with all of these cancellations, business closures, people that are just not working because they're sick. Yeah, kind of an interesting situation, but like I've been saying here in the last few videos, according to some of these doctors, in particular Michael Osterholm, which is one of the advisors on President Biden's COVID advisory board, he's been saying this is going to be a COVID blizzard, and he nailed it. I mean, dead on. He could not have been more correct with everything that he said about this, and he predicted this way back in like mid to late-ish December. He said, watch out, it's going to be an absolute COVID blizzard. And he's been right on with that, right? Just reporting 1 million plus cases here in a single day. I mean, that's massive, right? Unbelievable. So who knows where this is going to go? But all of a sudden, according to the reports and everything that I've been seeing here, they've been saying that the next few weeks here are going to be absolutely critical when it comes to all of these cases and everything going up. Because even though that they say that the like the symptoms and everything of this new COVID variant are much more mild, the problem is hospitalizations. That's the problem that we're dealing with, and people that are getting sick and not being able to report to work. Therefore, as I've been saying for a while now, all of the economic impact that this is going to have is what we need to watch, because that is what Congress is watching, that's what the president is watching, and ultimately how this is going to impact jobs going forward, because that is what's going to prompt additional stimulus checks going forward. Either way, pretty exciting stuff with this petition hitting 3 million signatures just a short time ago. Like minutes ago, it hit 3 million. So awesome stuff. This thing will continue to move on, and I'm excited to see if there will be any type of response or any type of formal statements out of Congress, the president, or anybody that has influence and impact, like any of the lawmakers, anybody like this. We can only cross our fingers that they'll come forward and actually make a statement about this. But anyway, I'm here for you every single day to keep you updated. Make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below. In just a second here, I'll bring Corey in and she will read the list of shout-out names for today's video. And of course, remember, the list of shout-out names will be changing in every single video. So continue watching. If you're part of the fan club, make sure to watch, because your name will be read in one of these videos as we're shouting out every single person out of the fan club. By the way, if you're interested in checking that out, it's not required, but if you're interested in doing so, there's a link down in the description. Otherwise, I will also link at the top of the comment section, a link right there where you can check it out. And again, it is not required by any means at all, just something that's optional for those people who want to check it out. So with that being said, subscribe down below, check out other videos here on the channel. There's 2,000 videos right here for you to enjoy. And Corey, take it away and enjoy all of these shout-out winners.
We're excited to give a shout-out to Tracy Line, MS Ogadiva, Suzanne Fulbright, May Bella, aka Maygirl, Marcella Reyes, Teresa Brewer, Sky Robb, and Imogene Tibbetts. Thank you guys for being in the fan club.